Hello, today, continuing with the gems tools, we will talk about the Pavé and the gem springs. So I have this signet ring here and I will place gems to all this surface. So the first thing that I will do is I can either pre-select the surface or I can go to the Pavé, select surface. So you see that in the command line it's asking me select surface, so Ctrl Shift, so I just get this surface and enter. From the moment that I just click enter, I already get all the positions that I will get if I go for 1.3 stones. If I want to go for bigger stones, I can just either move the slider, so it's from 0.05 to 0.05, so now it will be 1.4, and you can keep trying. Of course, that as smaller the gems are, easier will be. Alright, so once I have this, you can also set up the distance between gems. So now if I go to 0.10, they are all closer. The green lines that you see here is the tolerance. So I have a tolerance of 0.05. So if the gems are between this tolerance that I have, the below and above, it will look green. Then if I move it, then it will become red. What distance I want it from the border? Just say that if I would say here 0.5, now I would fit less. Alright, so you can play with all these different settings that you have here to see which is the one that gives you a better drawing. I like to call it drawing for the Pavé. Alright, so like this, I like it because it's following pretty much the shape. Then also what you can do is just select one of those and you can change the size from one of those. So you see now with the mouse, I'm just moving it up and down. And you see that I can see the distance between these gems. So now, because, let me go to the top view. So on this one, probably I would like to go a bit bigger, and then just what I can do is just grab it and move it. Alright, so now I have better approach to this side, and you can do the same with all the other ones, right? So I don't know, if I want to move this one, I can do the same. I'll go to 1.5 or 1.6 and I will move it up to here. The same with this one, 1.6, and I will move it also in this direction. Alright, so what we are missing here is just to add gems, but this is why I like to show you today the Pavé, so I can click enter and I validate. And then the other one that we have is the Gems Springs. So the Gems Springs is here, so what I can do is just click on Gems Springs. It's asking me to select the gems, enter, and now the surface, Ctrl Shift, and I select the surface. So now, as you can see, I get pretty much the same that I had before. I have all the dimensions here, the total carats, the number of gems, so this is something that it's also very convenient. On this one we can play different ways. So we have the magnet. The magnet is important because if I have the magnet like this selected, then when I move any gem, so just say that first of all, now I have this one selected, the first thing that I will do is just try to make it as big as this one, so 1.55. But what happens if I just drag it? You see all the other ones are moving, so this one is helping me with the Gems Springs, is helping me to move all the stones. With these ones I will do the same that I did with the ones at the top, 0.6 and 1.6, and now I'll just move them. And what also you can do now with the Gem Springs is, now what I will do is just, I will remove the magnet and I will add a gem. Alright, so I will add a gem, and this one, that will be too big, so I will go to using the Q. I can use the keyboard here. I will go to something like this, 1.2. I will add one here, one here, one here, and one here. Alright, so now I click enter again, and now I still can move them, just to be sure that, you know, like this one, they are in red. The reason why is because they are touching each other. So just let me be sure that this one look like this. Or if not, I can go even smaller, so 1 millimeter, so now they will look much better, and the same to those, so that way we have symmetry. So this is very convenient when you need to just adapt to the space that you have. So probably still I could go like this. Always, always keep in mind that you always have the result here from all the stones that you have been playing with. So now what I could do is just add another gem, and now add a gem here, but this one will be 1 millimeter. I will add one here, one here, one here, and this one also 1 millimeter. So now everything looks much better. I just click enter and you get the right Pavé using the Pavé and the Gems Springs. So combining these two tools, you can achieve any design. So I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.